Are you a single guy looking for girls to date? Yes? Okay, so do you want to know how to make a good impression on girls? If so, then you're at the right place, because in this video, you'll learn everything you need to know about what appeals to the ladies about men. You'll discover all the traits that attract girls and those that repel them. First, let's get something obvious out of the way. Do you think looks matter to girls? Well, whoever says looks don't matter is lying to you. Girls simply don't want to be seen with ugly guys, and that's the truth. However, here's something to think about. Nothing is more of a turnoff for girls than meeting a handsome guy, only to later discover he's dumb as a rock, or is simply clueless about girls. So, looks are important, but can only get that far. In fact, it's one of those shallow traits that are good to have, but are not enough to sustain a girl's interest for long. It's true. So, what are the deep qualities girls truly find attractive in guys? Here's a hint. It's not about you. It's about how you make her feel about you. Now, here's what I mean. Guys get turned on just by seeing a hot girl. But guess what? Conversely, girls don't get turned on just by seeing a hot guy. It just doesn't work that way. To excite a woman sexually, good looks hardly enough. You'll need to tap into her emotions, too. More precisely, you'll need to evoke the right emotions when she's with you. What are those emotions? Well, again, you're in the right place. And I can assure you this, you'll never learn this from anywhere else. So watch this video until the end, okay? So, let's begin with an important concept we learn inside Shogun method. We call it spirit destroyers. What are spirit destroyers? Well, I'll answer that with a question to you. Have you ever experienced emotions that simply affect your spirits and will to live? You know, when you feel absolutely dreadful as you become overwhelmed by anxiety, and things appear bleak and hopeless, and sometimes you feel your spirits continue to fight as being drained from you. Yes, right? And here's the thing. Girls also get these spirit destroyers, but at 2x the intensity and 2x the frequency. If it's terrible on us guys, it's even worse on girls. And, like us, girls hate feeling weak. They hate getting their spirits destroyed by emotions outside their control. Now, here's the kicker. Guys are fortunate that we can counter the effect of these spirit destroyers because our minds are built differently from girls. We have the power to overcome those spirit destroyers simply by replacing our thoughts with positive, affirming spirit builders. Sadly, girls don't have this power. Now, here's the important point I'm making, so pay attention. The power to overcome negative emotions or spirit destroyers is a strong male attribute. That's why we behave like we do. We like to set goals and map out the method to get them. We are all about solving problems, not brooding over them. Men are driven by action, and action drowns out emotions. Some females have this power too, sure, but that's the exception, not the rule. Like men, girls hate feeling dispirited and hopeless. And the way most of them get out of their emotional hellhole is by latching on to the strength of their men. Now, I know this sounds terribly politically incorrect, but I'm going to say it anyhow. It's the sole privilege of women to indulge in their emotions, not yours. Only women emote, and that's the rule of nature. So here's what I'm trying to say. When a girl gets tossed around by her emotions, she seeks a way out. And the only way she can quiet her turbulent emotions is to get her dosage of strength and positivity from a guy. This is where traditional masculinity traits come into play, because their power, dominance, and don't give a flying fuck attitude are the calming antidote to her stormy, feminine nature. And this is also why girls absolutely despise nice guys. Why? Well, it's because nice guys are too nice, too caring, too emotional, and like them, too girly. A girl doesn't want a girly guy. Her feminine instincts point her to masculine men because they offer her the respite from the spirit destroyers she hates so much. Nice guys can only worsen their feminine emotions because they are feminine beings themselves. So, here's what us Shoguns believe, and what you must learn from me today. If you want to be attractive to a girl, this is the only thing you must know. Looks are important, but not enough. You must appeal to her emotions. And to do that, understand this one simple thing. Being female, her happiness and well-being get affected by her volatile emotions. Her girly instincts gravitate towards a guy who can calm her down. And that's why girls can't help but to get attracted to strong, masculine, and stoic men. She doesn't want a nice guy who is as touchy-feeling as her. She wants an apathetic man who shakes her out of her stormy, womanly emotions. Okay, so far so good. What you learned about girls is that they want guys who can calm the anxiety ingrained in the female psyche. How do you do that? Especially when you've not really been the archetypical masculine man I've just described. 2 words, mind control. Remember, to a girl, it's all about emotions, or how she feels about you. And if you know mind control, you'll know how to say and do things that trigger any emotion you desire. And it's all about understanding how the female mind works. Let me show you how with an example. Imagine you're dating this girl and out of nothing, she slings a shit test your way by saying, "Why are we dating? Maybe you're just playing with my feelings." How would you answer? Well, you could reassure her by asking something like, "I'm not playing with you. Honest, you're a wonderful girl, and I enjoy being with you every minute of the day. I really like you, believe me." Do you think that'll work? No, right? But why? Well, here's the reason. What do you think she is feeling when she asks that question? The answer is fear. She is fearful she is being played like a fool, and she worries she'll get tossed like a rag doll once you're done with her. And so if you respond by reassuring you're serious with her, you're displaying fear yourself. You're fearful she'll stop liking you, right? Now, you can't stop someone feeling fear by showing fear yourself, can you? In fact, you're worsening the situation by piling up her fear with your own. She can't feel attracted to you in this situation, and you can't blame her, right? So what should you do instead? Well, never reassure her of anything. Destroy her fear by brushing it aside with a don't give a fuck line, like, perhaps, perhaps not. Roll the dice and take a chance. With this response, you're doing 2 things. 1. You're not compounding her anxiety with yours. And 2. You've reframed the situation from uncertainty and distrust to one with curiosity and intrigue. That's mind control in action for you. Got all that? Good. Now let's bring this video to a close. Here's a summary of what we've covered in 3 key points. 1. What girls find most attractive to guys is their masculine essence. A girl is looking for a guy who can balance her feminine nature and calm her womanly emotions. 2. Looks are important, but not enough. To attract a girl, you must appeal to her emotions, and you do this with mind control. And 3. Mind control is the art of choosing the right words and behavior to shape and control a girl's emotions. Now here's the kicker. I can't teach you everything about mind control in a short video like this. In fact, we've barely scratched the surface of this incredible and yet little-known body of knowledge. So here's what I recommend to you. Join the Shogun Method Masterclass at fractionation.org. There, you'll learn how to use mind control and be more attractive to women almost instantly. And best of all, you'll find your brother Shoguns there and will help you every step of the way. We want you to be successful, and we will do anything to help you pull through. Trust us, okay? Finally, remember, your girl needs you as a pillar of masculine strength. And to do that, you must master the art and science of mind control. And the Shogun Method Masterclass is the first step to achieving mind control mastery. Continue by visiting fractionation.org or click on the link in the first comment below this video. Do it now. fractionation.org